Hey, what's going on, guys? So back with another video. T10 just got released in my state, and I think a bunch of states actually. I think 1 through at least 399. If you're from, states 400, 500, 600, or whatever, let me know if you also got T10. I'm not sure how far the new T10 stuff goes. So anyway, I'm just gonna get right into it. Like I said, we just got a new sort of message about it. Basically, there's a technology that's used that you need to unlock in order to actually use these T10s. So you get these initial 10,000 war badges right away. I guess just every 90 days or something like that. I'm not really sure how often we're going to get these, but at least for now we get these for free. These are kind of like courage medals. So, in order to unlock technology before, you needed courage medals, and now you need war badges for this T10 tech. So if we get into it, if you go to your technology page, all the way at the bottom, there's this cutting edge technology, and this is basically where the T10 information is. So T10's all at the bottom. In order to unlock fighters, you need to go down this fighter rows, shooter row, vehicles, vehicle row. And that's basically it. So if you just wanted vehicles, you would just go down the right row. So anyway, for T10 fighters, you need level 5 of the previous technology, and that you need level 5 for the previous, and then level 5 for the previous. All of these technologies use war badges. So that's kind of what I was talking about with the courage medal comparison. You need these war badges basically to unlock the techs. As far as I know, 10,000 war badges, which is what we just got in the mail, is going to unlock one unit. So if you choose fighters, you can unlock your T10 fighters. If you want vehicles, you'll have to go down the vehicle tech, and obviously shooters, the shooter tech, vehicles, the vehicle tech. So with that said, that's basically just by doing it the easiest way possible, by getting 5, 5, 5, 5, and then unlocking 1 out of 1. For everything else, so for these other two, you are probably going to need to buy war badges, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. So these other researches are very good. It basically just increase fighter HP. The max is 15% fighter HP. That's huge. And then this one's resistance. It's plus 30 resistance, which is also huge. And this is plus might, so plus 30 might. This goes on to everything. So if you had T10 troops, and you did these techs, you'd get that plus 30 might or resistance or HP. But with T10, you'll also get it. So it's something to keep in mind. Now, these technologies have an effective time, so it's 90 days. So this technology is only available for 90 days. Once you research it, this timer starts ticking down, and then after 90 days, you'll have to re-research the technology. Now, what this basically means is this is kind of a rotating tech thing, I guess, or like a resetting. Every 3 months, you're going to reset it, and you're going to have to redo the technology. The resource requirements aren't terrible. The time is pretty big, but you do get decent power. So basically what it means is for maxed bases, we finally have researches to do on research day. Most people kind of wait out their last researches. So once a week they'll unlock it, just to get 3 boxes to get super tickets. But now we don't have to. You can just max every other research, and then every so often you can do T10s. Or if you're a huge spender, you're a mega whale, you're super competitive, you're just going to unlock all of this. Now, like I said, you only have 10,000. There are a few, I believe, free ways to get this. I believe the commercial hub, or the helicopter, has war badges once a day, just like super cores, but it's probably a very small amount, and I don't think you can sort of free to play from the commercial hub. There is a package, so there's a $100 package, and you'll get 25,000. You can buy this 3 times. I'm assuming that this maxes out the entire tech. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see sort of the war badge constraints. I'll try to be doing that tomorrow evening for research day. I'll try to see what they are. I'm definitely going to unlock one unit type of T10s and kind of play around with that. But this is one way you can do it. You can just buy the pack. Another way is on the daily supply benefit. There's a new benefit similar to the Energy Core one. So it's called War Badges. You get 500 War Badges every day. And this lasts 7 days just like the rest. So it's a total of 3,500 War Badges. It's $5. Basically, it's going to cost you 3 weeks, $15 to unlock another tier. So what is that? Basically $45 every 90 days to have all 3 tier 10s. Some people might say that's expensive, or if you just wanted to, if you're impatient, like most, you're just going to buy the $100 pack. So people are considering it paywalled. It kind of is. I'll be honest, it kind of is, but I definitely don't think it's something that's worth kind of quitting over, as a lot of people are suggesting. Now, as for the actual T10 troops themselves, they're pretty fucking good. So obviously you just go to your normal troops. Let's just finish this. So yeah, you need level 25, obviously. And then you need that research. And then these units will be available to train. So the training time on these things is ridiculous. For 6,000 troops, I believe it's 9 days of training time. 9 days for 6,000 troops. So for 9,000 troops, which is what you get if you have like the max COZ and you have all the max heroes, you'll basically have, I think it's like 9,800 troops or something. It's going to be like 15 days. 15 days of training time. That's insane. You're going to need a shit ton of training pluses or speed ups. So the best way to get training speed ups is on every hero day. You unlock at least the purple box. If you can unlock the golden box every daily challenge, so every hour, even better. But the purple box in particular, it's much easier to do, and you can do it all day, every single hour. You'll get a lot of training speed ups this way, and you can use these towards T10. So first thing to note about these T10s is there is a cap. So 350,000 troops per unit type. That's the max that you can have. And this includes troops in the hospital, troops in the Doomsday kind of hospital poison thing, whatever that's called. I guess it's probably this immunity research facility. And then troops in your APC. Basically, it means you can only have one full APC of T10 troops. Now, this is great because this kind of makes it not super overpowered. Someone like Suker or Flying or the huge megalodons, they can't just have a million T10 troops and just sit in the base all day and nobody can touch them. They're pretty much going to have one APC. You're going to have to bust through that APC, and then they'll have to use other troops. Obviously, those huge guys are just going to keep in the hospital, keep using diamonds immediately and just refill their APCs, but this does give you a chance to crack through them. Now, this is only for one unit type, so they'll have 3 maxed APCs, but you get the point. Now, as far as the statistics go, the statistics are a pretty huge jump. It's about 20%. So, attack 77, defense 90, HP 25. This combat power is kind of useless, but 8.2. Now, if we go to the T9, attack is 70, so that's plus 7. That's what, a 10% jump. The defense is 73. The other one was 90, I think. Yeah, so 17 points. Now that's huge. That's like 25% or something like that. And then the HP goes from 20 to 25. So that again is like a 20 something percent jump. A little bit over 20. So it's about 20% overall increase from T9 to T10. That's pretty huge. That's similar to the jump from T8 to T9. And as you know, if you've ever fought a APC to APC, T9 to T8, T9 is always just going to whoop the T8s. So pretty important. T10s are definitely going to be strong as shit. So that's kind of all there is about T10s. I believe, if I haven't already mentioned it, the Doomsday Shop, actually, you can also get war badges from the Doomsday Shop. Mine is stocking up, which means, you know, I'm not in the Doomsday season, so I guess I can't use it for whatever reason. But apparently the war badges will be in here. I'm not sure about that. If I find out more information about that, I'll definitely post like a picture or something. But yeah, they should also be in the Doomsday Shop. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend just buying the legendary recruitment tickets from the Doomsday Shop, because that basically guarantees you X heroes, whereas this is kind of a repeating cyclical spending fiasco. $100 every 90 days basically is what you're going to be expecting people to pay. So another thing about this technology is, like I said, it goes for all the unit types. So even if you have T9 units, something that might be interesting is just maxing out the tech. So like I said, this is a 30% increase. That's a lot. So maybe you might want to look at just maxing these, and not even worrying about the T10s, not even worry about unlocking them. Something to keep in mind. If you are going to do that, you're probably going to need, people are going to be spending to get this research, which is kind of another paywall thing. So every 90 days, people are going to have pretty significant advantage. 30% plus the 20% just from the 30% from research, 20% from the unit. So overall 50% over the T9 players who don't have this research. It's going to be kind of a lot. We're definitely going to see how it works on paper. I'm pretty excited to see, you know, what these T10s do and how effective they are. Are T10s going to be more powerful than Baneblade? Probably not. Are T10 going to be more powerful than X heroes? Probably not. But once you get up into the big leagues, T10 is definitely going to whoop every T9 and below. So with that said, hope this makes sense. If you guys have any more questions on T10 or any more information that I don't have or that's not in this video, please let me know. Please let the community know. Just post it in the comments, or just reach out to me and let me know. That'd be super helpful. This is all pretty new for most of the older players, so we'll kind of see how it goes. Like I said, I will be doing another video probably tomorrow evening. It depends on when you guys are seeing this, but during the Tech Day COZ, I'll be doing kind of how expensive these techs are, what it looks like, and hopefully unlocking a T10 and playing around with it a little bit. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'll also be releasing the second part of the parts guide. So that's going to be all about Baneblade. I've done a similar to the cheapest parts guide. Gonna have a lot of Excel spreadsheet kind of stuff, and talking about some of the deeper math. Just so you guys know, Baneblade is fucking expensive. Excuse my language, but if you think T10 is expensive, just wait until you watch the Baneblade video. It's gonna blow your mind. So anyway, that's it, guys. As always, thanks for watching and stay tuned. All right, peace.